We took another day trip from Medjugorje to a couple of cities and places in the Croatian countryside. The first place we stopped was a little resort town called Slano, which means salty. The Adriatic Sea is really salty here. There's a lot of boats, a lot of yachts, and a big hotel where people were just kicking back and relaxing. So we decided to dip our toes in the water, and Ryan even went for a swim. So we don't have much time here at all, so I figured I'd make a little entry here. We're in Slano, which is a gorgeous little seaside town where we have come to a very pebbly beach, and Ryan's out there swimming in the water. Swimming back now because we need to get back on the bus, but it's nice to stop here even if it's only for a few minutes, just to appreciate this incredible beauty. What really struck me about Slano and the Adriatic Sea in general was how clear the water was. There were these little fish that we were swimming with that were the same color as the pebbles below. You couldn't really see them unless you really looked, and then they were just very clearly there. We got back on the bus, and the Croatian countryside is just so beautiful. There are these rocky little islands that are in the middle of the sea there, and all of these beautiful old medieval homes with new roofs on a lot of them because of the shelling during the war. Then we got to Dubrovnik. Oh my goodness. There were two major Catholic churches, but this one was St. Blaise, the patron saint of the city. The church itself was gorgeous, but you entered one of the churches that we went to in a little door that looked like it was just like a broom closet or something, and you walked in and it was just gorgeous cavernous sanctuary. That was the main cathedral in town, that building there. The city of Dubrovnik dates back to the 7th century as a fortified city. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's known for its medieval architecture. And this was an event they do every day at noon where they feed the pigeons, and the pigeons just go crazy. All these little alleyways that led to this cafe or that little boutique, kind of touristy, but the history of the city was just something that couldn't possibly be missed. And of course, it borders the Adriatic Sea, and the walls of the city are just humongous, but once you're in, oh my goodness, it's just so much fun to walk around and look over corners and see what's on the other side. The best part about Dubrovnik, though, for both of us, I think, was swimming. We both changed into our suits. Ryan jumped off this rock. You can see him jump in a second there. He's not quite sure if he wants to do it.
So brave. Yeah, the Adriatic Sea is maybe my favorite place I've ever swam in my whole life. And there were a ton of people. There was a shady spot. There I go.
The water was so salty, and it was so nice to float and then come back up because the heat of the day was really at its peak. We dried off so quickly, and then it felt great to just go back in once you were a little dried off again.
So this is another beach that we discovered after the fact that we'll go to next time.